like this, 'cause the music makes me high. And if I only got one more night, I'm gonna leave out a loud goodbye.
What up? What up? What up? It's your boy, Mr. Vaughn. Mr. Vaughn Channel Sweatbox. We back. We live. We active here on the channel. Yes, indeed. It's time we talk about WandaVision episode 8. We winding it up. We're getting close to the finale. Answers are starting to come through. And as a lot of people suspected this week, we got kind of a flashback episode. But it was more just like a recap episode of everything that's happened to Wanda in her life. This was a good episode. Spoilers, of course. If you haven't seen the episode, why are you watching an episode review? But spoiler for what's coming. For the episode, obviously, for what's coming. Spoilers for what's happened in the episode, because we talking about it. Yes, we are. So, as we ended up last week, we got the reveal of Agatha Harkness, and she had the kids. She has Wanda's kids. And so this week, it gets right into it. Agatha wants to know how Wanda was able to do all of this. And so through her magic, she lets it be known that they're in Agatha's little dungeon basement, and she's working Wanda over. She's got like spells up so Wanda's magic don't work. So she's basically in control of Wanda. She's got Wanda's hands binded. She's holding her up in the air, basically holding her hostage while she gives her little while she starts monologuing. But the whole episode is Wanda's life and what all the trauma in her life that caused her to what brought her to the point where she built the hex. And the things that I loved about this is we got a lot of stuff that we already knew, but we got like the story excuse me, the story of how her parents died with the Stark shell back in Sokovia. We got that. That was actually my favorite part of the flashback. Just because we knew what was coming, I was like, oh, her parents is gonna die, and then we're gonna say, yep, we wait 2 days for Tony Stark to kill us. So that was great. Then we got the reveal of when she got her powers from the Mind Stone. What I liked about that was we see the whole thing of happening to her as the Mind Stone actually came out of its casing, because it was in Loki's staff, the blue casing, and it came out and it was the other. But they had the whole thing on camera, and all it shows her walking into the room, and next thing you know, she's on the ground. I liked that. I thought that was cool. So I was like, man, they're gonna get this all on film. No, it just only showed her walking, so that was cool. That was all dope. And then we get the scene where she's in Avengers headquarters, and her and Vision have that scene where they're kind of it's them bonding, and we get, just like a lot of people suspected, the reason why the Hex is doing the episode, the television decades, is because that's what she used to watch with her family. And that's what she's always went to, and what she watches in her moment of stress. When she was with Vision, she was watching Malcolm in the Middle. At the beginning with her family, her dad used to sell DVDs, and he had all the shows. I Love Lucy, Mary Tyler Moore, Dick Van Dyke, all that stuff. All that. He had all that. And so that was the whole thing. And so it got interesting when it came time for her to see Vision's body. That whole thing of her going to the sword base and seeing Vision's body was dope. That was really good. I liked a lot. I liked all of that. And just as a lot of people suspected, she didn't take Vision's body. Director Hayward lied. She was there. She went in there and she didn't really break in. They let her in. So he lied about that too. She didn't break in. But she didn't take Vision's body. So when she created the Hex, which she did after she saw Vision's body and they were taking his body apart, which they said it was what, $3 billion worth of vibranium it cost to build Vision. Wanda was like, look, I just want to bury him. Commander Hay was like, yeah, we ain't gonna let you put $3 billion worth of vibranium into the ground. Nah, it don't work like that. From that point, I understood him. Other than that, he was being a complete jerk. But under the guise of being respectful and everything, I was like, bruh, when she jumped down into the room to see Vision's body and they put the guns on her, I was like, that's not a good idea. Even Hayward was like, let her go, let her go. And she touches Vision's head. It was really dark too. This Vision's decapitated head with the hole still there from when Thanos ripped the stone out. She goes over, she's like, I can't feel you. He's dead. Of course you can't feel him. He's dead. So then after that, she gets back into her car and she sees a letter. There's a letter in her, so that's what drives her. That's what ends up taking her to New Jersey and taking her to Westview. And once she gets there, she's standing on this plot of land and she reads a note, and it was supposed to be our forever home, and it was supposed to be from Vision, apparently. But I don't know. But then she breaks down, and then she breaks down. As she breaks down, that's what her powers build the house, and then it expands and it creates the hex. And that's what creates the hex. And then she creates the fake Vision. She creates Vision within the hex. She creates Vision. And once he comes to life, he's like, Wanda, you're home. That's it. And that's how it started. And then the episode ends with Agatha still holding her kids hostage and is like, you're using chaos magic. That's your name, the Scarlet Witch. Okay, I'm with it. So this is the first time she's referred to as Scarlet Witch. She had always just been Wanda before that. This was a good episode, man. Got a lot of stuff. Bonus scene, hold up. And the bonus scene was director Hayward has now rebuilt Vision's body into the gray. He's like just a gray version of himself. And they use Wanda's power from when she threw the drone at him. They use her power to reignite Vision, to bring Vision's body back to life. And now he's just like the Gray Vision, which I guess is from the comic. I didn't even know about Gray Vision from the comic, but I saw some videos that said Gray Vision's from the comic, so I guess we're getting Gray Vision. We're gonna get Vision versus Vision. It's gonna be very interesting. It's gonna be very interesting. So we also get confirmation that that's the fake Pietro. They call him Fietro. Fake Pietro was Fietro. That was awesome. Let me see, what else did we get confirmation of? Oh yeah, Wanda's parents weren't the two couples we thought was in the commercial. That wasn't Wanda's parents. At least, yeah, because they died young. That's right. So yeah. I'm trying to think, what else did we get? That was basically the whole episode, was covering everything that went happen in Wanda's past, man. It was a lot. It was a lot. But it was still a very good episode, man. A very, very good episode. Yeah. Agatha trying to find out how Wanda did it and taking her through all of it. We got a lot of reveal. It was a lot. It filled in a lot of the blanks. The key thing is that Hargrave lied. Hayward lied. Hayward lied about her trying to steal Vision's body. She didn't steal Vision's body. She saw Vision was dead and left distraught, and then went and formed the Hex. So now we go, next week is the final episode, and we're going to get Vision versus Vision, and what else are we going to get? It's got to be, you got to do longer than, you're going to have to give us at least an hour in this last episode to wrap this up properly. But another good episode, man. Definitely not the best of the season. That was definitely not the best episode of the season. I'm not going to say that. But it filled in a lot of questions, and I'm glad we got what we got. I'm starting to think there's not going to be any Mephisto. So I'm leaning towards that. No Mephisto. But again, we shall see. We shall see. I'm sure I'm forgetting some stuff, but this was another good episode. We got one episode left. What are your theories is what's going to happen in WandaVision? Let me know. Leave your comments below. Click those notifications. Like, I'm thinking about doing a giveaway of something. I don't know. Maybe some cash or something. Let me know if what y'all think I should do. Should I just do a little cash, give away $20? Somebody who to the first commenter who comments and subscribes. I don't know. We'll think about it. Stay tuned. We'll see what's up. Some giveaways and prizes to come. I'm trying to get these subscriptions up. Yeah, you know how we do here on the channel, Mr. Von's Channel Sweatbox. Until next time, you know how we do, man. Next week finale. Keep it locked. We'll be here. Until next time.
I'ma go to the ends with you. I'ma go to the end with you. I'ma go.